Hey guys, Dave here, how you doing? Welcome to yet another Tavern Brawl. This week we're going to be doing some crazy stuff, so let's crack on, shall we? What we've got here is the All-Star Squad. You basically have to pick one card, you get 22 copies of it, and you get 8 random class cards. I already had a quick go at this. I decided to pick Sinister Strike. Suffice to say, it did not end well. I'm picking Rogue because I have a quest which I have to win 3 games with him, so it kind of makes sense that I get to use that. Let's give another go on the Sinister Strike, and maybe it can work. I think it's like a maths thing. My theory is I get 22 cards, which allow me to do 3 damage to the hero, and I just have to try and do that before he throws down enough minions to overrun me. Just personally, I don't think it's going to work out, but you know, it could be fun. Oh look, it's another rogue. The first match I played was against a rogue. They used, I get sprint. That's useless. Yeah, so they were playing rogue and they used pirate, so they get charge, and I just got overrun with 2 runs. Possibly going to be seeing another one of those. But we'll see how it goes.
Feed the fish, landlubber.
Okay, so it's a similar pirate deck. It's basically whenever you equip a weapon, give it +1 attack. Right. So I'm going to kill that off.
Here we go.
I'm not going to do what I did last time, which was throw all the cards at the hero and waste turns. I think what I'm going to have to do is kill off the minion as it comes down.
Come close and
Oh wow,
listen.
okay, that's different. So I can't do anything with that. So I'm going to go face. Recharge. Damage. Okay. I think the opening turns is the trickiest one to balance the fact that with the knife and how many cards you have.
Close and listen.
Oh wow. Okay, so his combo is the Iron Sensei. Okay, well I'm dead. Okay, so we'll do that. We will throw out the old Bandito. So basically it's full steam ahead. So I now have potentially 6, 7 in hand, 8, 9, 10, 11 if they survive. If he's going to, oh no, he's not, oh he's going to go face. Yeah, I think I'm dead.
You're looking at me.
Here we go.
6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That was close. Very, very
Come
close.
close and listen.
Unless he's got something that can do extra damage, I think I live. And I have to hope that I pull a Sinister Strike. Because if I don't pull a Sinister Strike, I'm dead. This is the point where one of the random class cards comes up and it's going to be useless. No, Sinister Strike. There we go.
Well played.
Wow, so there we go. So Sinister Strike beats Iron Sensei in terms of race. And we get our pack. Let's open that up and see what we get. Give it the old wiggle. No, 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 no. That's all basic stuff. Cool, another questing adventurer. Job done. I don't have many cards on this particular account, but I want something that I can have 22 of that is reasonably good, that can get the game done. Now, generally speaking, when these have cropped up, aggro tends to win out over most of the other types of play styles, especially when it came to the 2 card and the 3 card, which this is sort of kind of based on. Although the Sinister Strike did work quite well, but it did lose out against uber aggro of the chargy pirate. I think the Iron Sensei was a nice idea, but it was a little bit too clunky, a bit slow. So potentially something with charge, or I could go something cheeky. I'm thinking that probably a lot of people are going to go with the charge pirate, so I could go hunter. Explosive trap. Explosive trap could be funny. Yeah. Okay. Let's try that just for amusing. It is a turn 3 though, so that is quite slow. Eventually, I will be able to explosive trap and hero power, but I'm thinking that cards that will pretty much go turn 1, turn 2 will probably beat this quite easily. Plus the fact that anything that has a higher hit points than 2 will probably fail. Okay, oh, it's a turn 2, it's explosive trap. That's cool, and I get the coin, so at least I can do that off the bat, as it were. Probably not going to be able to play the cat trick because he's going to be playing minions. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully as long as he doesn't increase his health, we just crush this deck. And we're going to make him cry. Yeah.
Astound.
Insta-concede? This is the, do we have enough cards? Yeah. Just, wow, that was incredibly effective. Very, very fast win. Oh, that was good. I liked that. I think we should give that one another go, just to see if we can, if that was a fluke or whether or not that is actually a viable deck. But let's see what cards we get. Anything interesting? Not bad. Okay, let's go again with the hunter, the explosive trap. Now I guess we would need to go second in order to make the most effective doing it. I think it might be harder to go turn 1, but we'll see.
Rexa versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
Okay, this one's going to be harder because he can heal. Also, he's going to be putting down minions with higher health, and we're going first. So we will see. Potentially he's going to be just doing spells at us, possibly 2 damage spell, whatever that one is.
Greetings, traveler.
Greetings.
So he's throwing out something. Mind Blast. Of course! Should have thought of that. Coolpack's just literally going to give me another explosive trap. There is no point explosive trapping because he's not throwing out any enemies. He is literally just going to be killing me with Mind Blast, which is crazy. And was that 5, 10, 15, 20, 26 turns? Well, even less. Mind Blast costs 2. So, yeah, so you can do 15, yeah, so effectively over by turn 4, I think.
Greetings. Greetings.
Yeah. See what we get. Oh look, it's an explosive trap. I'll take that.
Greetings.
Yeah. You've won this easily. 10 damage. So, in terms of aggro spells, we've definitely found a winner here in terms of Mind Blast. This particular deck is very good at stopping minion beasts, but as you can see, completely useless when dealing with spell-based decks, because there's just no way that I can do things fast enough. But this is what I like, is that you can see that this whole rock paper scissors thing going on, and like I said before, we saw it with when you had the 2 cards where you pick 2 cards and that fills your deck, and with the 3 card where you pick 3 cards and you get 15 cards of each. Less so with the portals and the spiders, that was just more random. So I guess what we've got here is a sort of a half and half going on. One more go, I think, just to see if we can get another minion beast player, just to see how well it stacks up. So right now, in terms of the spells, Mind Blast is fairly strong. There was that turn 4, turn 5 win. But again, same with the Sinister Strike, it's straight in for the hero. There's no getting, if there's minions on the board, if you can flood with minions, it's very hard to stop that. Okay, so I've got a bear trap and an explosive trap and a multi-shot. Okay, real mixed bag there. I'll go with that.
Greetings, you win this one.
Okay, wow, amazingly effective there, and I reached level 10 on my hunter, and I got all the basic cards.
This class.
Huh, kill command, that could be a good one. But again, it's turn 3, quite expensive spell, so not very. It's good because it's versatile in the fact that you can hit face and you can hit at the board, but by turn 3 it's quite slow, and if they're going to be flooding the board, then it's not going to be as effective board clear. So yeah, the explosive trap worked quite well. The Sinister Strike worked quite well. The Mind Blast worked really well, but it's need to let's try and find a sort of a happy medium ground. Let's do a minion based one, shall we? Yes, I think so. Alright, so I'm on my main account, which pretty much has the majority of the cards, not all, a lot, definitely a lot more than my other 2 accounts. So let's jump in the Tavern Brawl and pick a minion that could be reasonably good, I feel. Also I want a good hero power as well. Mage. Mage is good in the sense that it's versatile, but it's only 1 damage. Again, same with Druid, bit of survivability. It's a tricky one. I want something that is quick off the bat, can control the board, and has a good enough survivability. I guess what we could do, we could try a Light of the Naru. Keep myself healed up. Could do a Power Word Glory. That is a survivability one. But then I don't have any way of winning. I just drag the game out forever and a day. Huh. Thought still. And again, once I get to the sort of the 4-5 era, then it's quite expensive. And by turn 5, you're probably going to be losing. So you don't really want anything more than that, unless you're getting like really greedy. Good mind vision. Basically play the dead back at them, but never really works out. Twilight, well, that's 2 3s, but as you saw, the Iron Sensei, that's going to get really big, really out of control quite quickly. See, the Light in the Naru is an interesting one. Because it will summon the old Light Warden, which will then allow me to... Do I even have any... Was that an old one? I believe it's an old card. All cards. Where's my Light Wardens? Huh, okay. That's it. Oh, okay, weird. Disappeared. Anyway, Bradley, let's try Light of the Naru, see how that works out. Probably quite bad.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
Interesting. So I have a Priest of the Feast. That'll be good. So I can Priest of the Feast and Light of the Naru at the same time. And also I have a Kabar Shadow Priest if I need it. But I'll keep all those out. Because obviously I've only got 8 random class cards. So I'm not going to see those very often. The majority of the thing I'm going to be seeing is the Light of the Naru. Druid. Probably the Saplings. Yeah, Living Roots. That's fine. So he's going to do 2 damage to me now, and then he's going to do an extra 2 damage, which is perfectly fine. Oh no, he's just going to put out lots of saplings. Okay. Let's heal up. Okay, so he's going to go in full face. That's perfectly fine. Okay.
In the light's name. In the light's name.
Shall I throw out the light well? Well, I'm Priest of the Feast next turn, so that's going to kill 4 of the dudes off. No, I think... Yeah, I think I'll just leave it at that. Well, I won't kill the 4 dudes off because he's got the card that can deal 2 damage. Now he's going to have to use the spells. Oh wow. That was incredibly lucky.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
Just going to have to run 3 of the treants in, or 2 of the
I
treants.
must safeguard the land.
Oh wow. Okay. So we've seen 2 of his 8 cards. Two light wells, eh?
In the light's name.
Hey, that's my cake!
Rid of that. Okay, so there's a recycle, so that's 3 of the 8.
Let me change your mind.
I'll take that.
Hey, that's my king! One last fight.
So he's now going to try and kill that off. Yeah.
No.
Did you do damage to that? Clear the board off? No? Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Alright, that's totally fine.
In the light's name. In the light's name.
Yeah, move back up to 4.
I can see.
Yeah. And over. So there was definitely some close moments there, I think, in that game. I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, but I think he kind of realised that even if he was using his cards to kill off my minions, that would then reduce his ability to attack me with his minions, and the fact that I could just keep healing back up whatever damage he threw with his little 1/1s. So that worked out quite well. I mean, obviously he was trying to flood the board, and again that would lose out to a board clear deck, but I think decks that were doing spells over the top of that might probably lose out to that one, presumably because he'd be able to do enough damage stacked up, but I don't think he'd be able to do 30 damage by turn 5. So don't think that one particular card is that good in this setup. I mean, he obviously had the same sort of idea of trying to, sort of balance it out between minions and damage, but I think overall that's good. But Light of Naru worked out quite well. Quite pleased with that. See what attacks we get. Now, I got a legendary last week. Hopefully we get one this week, but I doubt it. No. All stuff I've seen before. Okay, so one last game. So I've done spells. I've done spells / minions. Let's do a straight up minions. And we will get rid of this one. We want something fairly easy. Something with charge. Okay, let's bring up the collection. Druid of the Saber, throwing out 2/1s or 3/2 stealth, potentially. Turn 5s are way too slow. That's very reactive to the board state with the Unleash the Hounds. If they're using spells, it's going to be absolutely useless. Polymorph Boar only works for their stuff because I won't have any minions myself, so that's not going to work. Doomguard way too expensive, and also losing the cards. Warrior is pretty good where it's at with the charging. The charge spell is not going to work at all because I'm not going to have enough minions. Alex Charger's champion isn't going to charge. Corcoran Elite's too expensive. So it leaves neutral cards. Southsea Deckhand has a weapon equipped, so that one only really works with the rogue. It's really good, gets you through I think to turn 5 or 6. So we'll lose out against more of the more effective spells. So Mind Blast, it will lose to that one. Stone Tusk Boar, charge 1 damage, so pretty good, can stack up. Bluegill Warrior, it's charged but it's turn 2. So I think Southsea Deckhand's probably the best one out of the charges, and it works with Rogue. Stephanie Merton can be fun, Tentacle and Nozoth. It's minions that can destroy all the other minions, but if you've got stuff that's got quite high health, then that's not going to work. Here's our quest. Questing adventurer. Oh. He's turn 3. So on turn 3 I play him, becomes a 2/2. Turn 4 he becomes a 3/3. Yeah, that's too slow. What do we got that we could use? Demolisher. This is very much an aggro-based Tavern Brawl. Pint-sized Summoner. First minion you play for each turn costs 1 less, so that'll basically just bring everything 1/1, so I'm making lots of 1/1, 2/2 for 1. I could do a Master Swordsmith. That could be interesting, but again it's quite clunky. It will lose out against the stronger spell-based. Could see how we could try. All right, let's try the Master Swordsman just to see how big the attacks get. I want something that's survivability, maybe. Okay, let's go mage. Oh, babbling book. Lots of spells. Good abusive sergeant. Could get quite out of control. No, I wanna try the Master Swordsmith. Just curious, just to see how. Probably will be terrible. Probably won't work very well at all. Going with the mage because I can ping things for 1. Also, the class cards might be quite good. Might get some quite nice spells. Might get some board clears. Could work out. We'll see how it goes. Okay. What one are you going to do? Are you going to babble book? Okay, so I can at least coin 1 amount on turn 1, and it's not going to die straight away because it's 3 health, so you can't ping it off immediately.
Hello. Hello.
Arcane missiles. Okay. That's an obvious one.
Bring me steel.
Probably gonna die. Six damage. Okay, yeah, that's dead. But it does mean that it's going to take it away from my overall health. So I want at least 1 to miss? No. But the good news is he is wasting a lot of arcane missiles. Oh, I got a faceless summoner. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Bring me steel. Bring me steel. It's time.
All right. Let's party. this is where potentially board clears come into effect. Two fireballs, eh? Wow.
Bring me steel! Bring me steel! It's time! It's time!
Let's hope that the dude here with the 2-1 doesn't get too much damage stacked up on him. Yeah, okay. Could have hit the guy at the end, but oh well.
Finally, a second chance.
Okay, that's not good. Wow. He's been getting really lucky with those. But he is out.
It's time!
Ooh. That's kind of helpful. Ah, there we go, a Ronin. Okay, so he is now out of cards. So hopefully he's only going to be drawing into the arcane missiles, and he really doesn't want to be hitting minions because that dude's going to be getting really big. Awesome.
It's time! I strike!
So, basically, the Armor Smith won purely as the fact that he was soaking the damage of the arcane missiles, which allowed me then to get one of the random minions mage cards, which was Face of Summer, which then allowed me to go into a random minion, which was the Frothing Berserker, which unfortunately died, but it does mean I get 2 copies of it, which allowed me to then win the game through.
Bleed be thirsty! Bleed be thirsty! Bring me steel! It's time! No!
I could have, I did have lethal there. I know, but this is more fun. Plus the fact I get to play with him.
Tavern has arrived.
Hello.
It's time! It's time! No friend!
Well played.
I strike!
Nice. There we go. That's how you win the game. With cards you don't even start with. And you don't, yeah, that, wow. So yes, Master Swordsmith, that's up. But I hope that's given you some ideas of things to try. I really liked Tavern Brawl. This one's actually quite fun because it's not just straight up RNG, although that particular match begs to differ, but it also requires some thinking as well. So go forward, mess around with as many cards as you like. Hopefully you find something equally as fun to use, and I'll check you again next week for some more Tavern Brawling. But until then, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, and as always, game over here.